Who would be the better boyfriend, Mr. Krabs or Daddy Pig? Now here are two big daddies that put the bad and baddies. One's a pig and the other's a crab. Who knows? Maybe I'm just hungry. Hungry for love, that is. Welcome to Boyfriend Battle. It's looking like a daddy duel. Boyfriend Battle. Boyfriend Battle is kind of looking like a boyfriend battle. Boyfriend Battle is boyfriend battle. Battle for my life. It's a lonely world out there, and I just need someone to hold me. I just need a friend who will be there during the hard times. That's why we're gathered here today. I'm looking for someone to be the wind beneath my wings, the sun to my sky, the crab in my ocean. Ooh, but there are so many options. Who will I choose? Let's introduce our first contestant. Perseus Pig, better known as Daddy Pig, is a 38-year-old man from the UK, so he's British. Gosh, I do love a man with an accent. And apparently he lives in Peppa with his family. Sounds to me like they also live in Delusion as well, because I just looked it up and there is no such place. Sorry, Peppa. Percy fathered these two pets, George and Peppa, who the show is named after. And then there's there's Mommy Pig, his wife. Not her, anyone but her, please. So here's the fam. Aw, don't they look cute? They'd look cute if I was in the picture, but there's Mommy Pig, Daddy Pig, Peppa Pig, and then George. There are other extended family members such as Grandma Pig and Grandpa Pig, but they're not really important to the story. After all, this is a daddy duel, not a grandpa grapple. Am I right, folks? And wow, all of these names, I can't wait to see Distant Relative Pig, Step Cousin Pig, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Pig, but this isn't about any of them. This is about Daddy Pig. Now, why exactly is this pink thing a potential partner of mine? Well, you see, some people might not be attracted to that big belly and those skinny little arms, but that's what draws me to him. And my goodness, little pig, let me in, because I love the hairs on your chinny chin chin. He can oink me. Ew, oh my gosh, no, that sounds really gross, I'm sorry. Yuck. Our next contestant is Eugene Harold Krabs, commonly known as Mr. Krabs, who is a male crab from under the sea in Bikini Bottom, specifically the Pacific Ocean. He makes appearances on the television show SpongeBob SquarePants, where he is the manager of the Krusty Krab. Manager and owner, I think. Ooh, all the titles. Now, let's see how old he is. Oh, he's 80. Wow, all that salt water is really doing his skin good. He doesn't look a day over 45. He has a daughter. Yes, Pearl. I did do some research, aka I googled it, and found out that Mr. Krabs was previously married to a whale. They had Pearl, and that's why she looks nothing like him. I mean, guys, this is how genetics are sometimes. This could happen to anyone. One day you might wake up and find out that you're raising a whale who looks nothing like you, so watch out. Be safe out there. Lock your doors. Unless, of course, this is what you want. I mean, you've got the recipe now. Go out there and bake. Now, why exactly is this red thingamabob a potential partner of mine? Well, you see, I like a man with ambition and drive. Yeah, a man who's not afraid to go after what he wants in the world. I want Mr. Krabs to hold me like I'm the last dollar bill that will ever exist in the universe. Now, there are 5 areas that we need to investigate in each man before we decide who will be the better boyfriend. 1, occupation. 2, personality. 3, lifestyle. 4, looks, and 5, potential issues that can occur if we choose them as our partner. In each of these categories, I will compare the 2 men and decide who the winner is. At the end, I will tally up all the scores and see who the winner of the boyfriend battle is, aka my new man. Let the battle begin. Category 1, occupation. Now, Mr. Krabs is the owner of the food restaurant, the Krusty Krab. His job includes setting the menu, setting the prices, pretty much bossing around SpongeBob and Squidward, and counting the money. He's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. On the other hand, Daddy Pig is an architect, so he's dealing with numbers, structural engineering. He has a lot of responsibility because if these structures aren't built right, the whole of Peppertown will collapse. When I'm determining who the winner is of this category, I'm thinking whose job would give me the most benefits if I dated that man. Like, for example, if I dated Mr. Krabs, what benefits could I get? And I'm thinking, since he owns a restaurant, if I dated him, I could have free food whenever I like. And with Daddy Pig, I would say that since he's an architect, he could build stuff for us, like homes, but he already has a home. So also, I think it would be easier to visit Mr. Krabs at work. Like, if I was just lonely and I wanted to see him, it would be much easier to get into a restaurant than trying to get onto a construction site. So therefore, I'm going to say the winner of this category is Mr. Quail.
Woo! Category 2, personality.
Now, Mr. Krabs is one stingy man. He's selfish, he's not a very good boss. Honestly, I'm struggling to find many positive personality traits about him. There was even an episode where because he wanted to make more money, he started to charge customers and staff for breathing. I guess you could argue that that's a good business move from this businessman, but that's evil. Imagine having to pay somebody for breathing and existing. Scammery. I will say though that Mr. Krabs is a good father. He does take care of Pearl and make sure that she has everything that she needs. So there's one good trait.
Daddy Pig is the complete opposite. He is kind, he takes care of his kids, he's a businessman, he takes care of business, he takes care of his wife. It still hurts to say that word, but generally he's such a kind, gentle man. He makes jokes, he has fun. Sometimes he gets a little shy and gets red in the face, and it's so cute. He's not stingy at all. So undoubtedly, Daddy Pig wins this category.
Category 3, a lifestyle, the life and the style.
Mr. Krabs lives under the sea, as previously mentioned, and this would be a big problem because if we ever went on a date, I would drown. That's a big issue. I could try living like Sandy and having a air tank attached to me, but I don't know how sustainable that would be. Like, how often would I have to go to the surface to get air and come back down? And since I'm a human, it would be harder for me to get around because I would just float. And how would I maintain a balanced diet? Because I can't just eat Krabby Patties forever. I have to eat food. Like, if I ate fish, would they call me a cannibal and kick me out of town? I don't know. Daddy Pig lives a life similar to that of an average human. He's got a cute little house. The only thing is that he lives in the UK and I don't live there, so I would have to move, which isn't a big sacrifice. I mean, I would do anything for my man and he would do anything for me, right? When it comes to food I would eat, I'm not exactly sure what the rules are in Peppertown because the chickens don't seem to have the same cognitive ability as the other animals. But on a farm, chickens and pigs would be right next to each other, so I don't get that. I guess it's okay to eat chickens if you're a pig, but not okay to eat pig if you're a fox because that's your neighbor. Anyways, I think Daddy Pig is going to have to be the winner of this category. I mean, just from a perspective of not wanting to die, I think I am less in danger of that if I live Daddy Pig's lifestyle.
Category number 4, looks.
Now in this category, I'm going to compare how the men look normally and how they look at their best. So first, let's see how they look normally. So Daddy Pig has a pretty simple style. He's often seen wearing this light blue shirt that's pretty long and some black shoes, and then like I mentioned earlier, he's got the facial hair, he's got some stubble, and then he has these Harry Potter like glasses. I'm not sure how those temples are being held up because they are way below his ears. If I could change one thing about his outfit, I would just give him pants. I mean, who am I to criticize what this fully grown UK man should be wearing? But his outfit is very confusing to me because the shirt covers his bum. Like, is that a bodysuit? Daddy Pig, explain. Mr. Krabs dresses a bit more professionally. He's got a light blue collared shirt and then these light pale purple pants accompanied by a black belt with a gold buckle, and he just looks so professional. Like, if you told me this was the owner of a business, I'd be like, yeah, he looks the part. Even his stance in this photo, he just looks so confident and secure in who he is. The best look I could find for Daddy Pig is this gray suit with this
purple collar, and he's got a black little bow tie with a white shirt underneath, and his same black shoes. He looks good. He looks like he's dressed appropriately for the event that he's attending. Okay, Mr. Krabs looks so good. This color combination of this dark purple and burgundy black really suits him. I like how the bow tie and the bottom of the inside shirt match. He's choosing not to wear shoes, and he never wears shoes, so this isn't a surprise, but it's always a fashion statement to do what you're comfortable with and be yourself. So Mr. Krabs has to win this category. I mean, earlier I said that both of them put the bad in baddies, but Mr. Krabs puts the hot in hot tub. He puts the hot in hot air balloon. He puts the hot in hotel management, okay? Woo! Now on to our final category, potential issues. And guys, it's all tied up. This determines the winner. Now, I mentioned some of the issues with Mr. Krabs earlier. He's greedy, he's generally not the nicest person, and he lives in the ocean, and these are big issues. Another potential issue is that Mrs. Krabs, if that's still her name, Pearl's mom, can come back into the picture and say, oh, let's try to be a family again. That could happen at any point. I don't know how to cook a whale. Mr. Krabs' issues are really based around mostly his personality, and could I change those things? Let's be honest, he's 80 years old, he's probably stuck in his ways. Can fix him? No, I can't. Involving Daddy Pig, there aren't really a lot of issues other than his WIFE. I can't even say the word anymore. And honestly, all I would have to do is get rid of her, in quotation marks, and then problem solved. I think everybody in Peppa Town would accept me as the new member of the Peppa Pig family. I don't think that would be a big issue. So I guess the big question is it easier to change Mr. Krabs' personality or destroy Mommy Pig? Did somebody say bacon? Because I sure did. If I removed Mommy Pig from the situation, there is the potential that I could go to jail and get in trouble for my crimes. But if I'm dating Daddy Pig, I don't think he would inform the police about what I've done. I think he would just say, oh, she died from natural causes or poisoning, or we'll come up with some excuse so that I don't get in trouble. Another potential issue is that neither of these men want me, and all of this is in my head, but I don't think that's true at all. I think that is just, negative thoughts, guys. We're thinking positive. Okay, after careful deliberation, after considering all the different possible outcomes, I have to say that the winner of this category and the winner of the boyfriend battle is Daddy Pig. Guys, it just has to be Daddy Pig. Now here are some photos of me and my boyfriend spending some quality time together, going on dates, relaxing on the couch at home. And the reason that it has to be Daddy Pig is because I need a man who's going to be kind, supportive, and loving, and that is Daddy Pig. He's proven to be that man. I'm sorry, Mr. Krabs, maybe you and your whale wife can get back together. Maybe all four of us could go on a double date. I would be down for that. Okay, and that leads us to the conclusion of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this journey of self-discovery. I really do appreciate it. I hope you learned something new. I hope this was fun to do. Who was the perfect partner for you? If it was Daddy Pig, get ready, because I will pursue. Stay back, don't mess with my man, okay? This was just joy, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye! See you next time! Daddy Pig, you're barely so big. You say it's muscle, I believe it. He's so fit, and I love it. Daddy Pig, you must be mistaken. You're meant for me, no, you can't be taken. I'll put Mommy Pig into slices of bacon. I'm in the mood to see you move. I'd like the chance to ask you to dance. Make no mistake, I want to see you shake what you've got. Muddy puddles, jump them non-stop. Go to the top and then drop. I'm just trying to make you move. I really like the way you do, so advanced. I'm trying to Sonic